I'm going to be making thumbprint cookies, strawberry thumbprint cookies. They've been highly requested. They're so simple to make. You can make them with some ingredients in your pantry. So I want to get started. The first thing I'm using is a big bowl. And in this bowl, we're going to start out with some Land O'Lakes butter that has become room temperature. Okay, so in this bowl here, I'm just going to go ahead and put this butter in. Hope everybody's Saturday has been a blessed one. Hope it's been productive and relaxing at the same time. I went for a walk earlier, but it started raining. So I came back in and I'm gonna do what I love to do, which is bake for my family and my subscribers. So we got 1 stick of some unsalted Land O'Lakes butter. And I just like to use what's left on the wrapper to butter down the pan before I put the parchment paper on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So on the menu tonight, we are having homemade pizza, chili, and these thumbprint cookies, strawberry. And we're gonna watch some good movies. Good movies. How's your Saturday been? Is it everything you ever wanted? Well, I'm glad your Saturday's been good. All right, so these thumbprint cookies, they have just a few ingredients. They have organic flour, butter, salt, sugar, and a little bit of vanilla extract. That's all they have in them. And then of course your fresh strawberry jam. So they turn out really, really good. They're buttery, they kind of melt in your mouth, and they have that soft strawberry center. So, so good. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna go in with some organic Florida crystal sugar. And I'm gonna let you see the bowl down here. All right, so you need about 3/4 cup of sugar, a cup of sugar. I know they say baking is an exact science, but I eyeball things a lot because I've been baking a long time. I've been baking since I was 11, and I guess I just know how much to put in, right? So we're gonna go with a cup of sugar, and then I'm gonna put in about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm using Diamond Crystal kosher salt flakes. Okay, just gonna put in 1/2 teaspoon there. All right, then I'm gonna put some vanilla extract. And you can't forget the eggs. Gotta put eggs in it. So I'm gonna go get the eggs. I'm gonna be using Happy organic eggs for this. And you're gonna need 2 of them, and we just use the yolks, That's all we use. So I'm gonna go in with that. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and cream the butter and the sugar together. Okay. Hi. Hope everybody's doing well in Iran. Okay, so we're just gonna stir all this together. Let me go. And you just get like a creamy buttery batter like that. You want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I don't know, there's just something about Saturday. I've got to bake a sweet treat, or it just doesn't feel like a Saturday. All right, so we've got that mixed up together. That's so good. I promise, this is so good I could just drink it. Just kidding. No, your stomach won't dissolve. It won't dissolve, I promise. It's so good. Okay. So next but not least, 2 egg yolks. Going in. See how my internet keeps going in and out. It's been hard for me to work today. No, this is the butter and sugar that I creamed. I'm making thumbprint cookies today. Homemade strawberry thumbprint cookies. They're buttery. They're delicious. They're perfect for Saturdays. I'm all woman, baby. Yeah, all woman. Are you a man? Anyways, you gotta love the trolls that roll through. You gotta love it. You gotta take the good with the bad in life, right? Thank you, Big Owl One. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna take this over here and get some egg yolks going. Hi. Yes, I'm a mother of 5, so all you people asking stupid questions, please find your way off of my life. Please go find something to do this Saturday besides harass me. Please. Thanks. We got a lot of people coming on my lives that are obsessed with trans people. And they're about to get blocked. Okay? I don't do hate in my lives towards any group of people. So you're about to get blocked. What is your name? Let's see. Okay, let's block him. ATM 1988. Lamest person I've ever met. Stuart Hobbs, let's block him. Let's see. Let's see. Stuart Hobbs. Let's block him. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so back to the 2 egg yolks. Um, all right, that was easy. Okay. All right, so 2 egg yolks going in. I'm back. Strawberry thumbprint cookies. That's what I'm making. Okay, so we're stirring in the egg yolks right now. And then you want to put in about 2 cups of sugar into your thumbprint cookie. All right, all-purpose organic flour is best for these. About 2 cups. Okay. Homemade pizzas, what's for dinner? The dough has to rise. So if y'all are good, I'll let you watch me make a homemade pizza. They are so good. Homemade pizzas are amazing. And they're really not even that hard to make. You just gotta like get the dough right and, you know, let it rise. So So those are really small eggs, so I did 1 more yolk in here. And I'm gonna do a little bit more vanilla extract. So I was being distracted by all the hate. Hi. So this is what your dough is going to come out to look like. And you're going to roll it into little balls. I'm going to show you. The dough should be really soft. Tonight's menu is a homemade pizza and strawberry thumbprint cookies, as well as a big hearty pot of chili. And all these are requested, so that's what I'm making. Hey Jeremy, how you doing? Appreciate the compliment. All right, so I'm just gonna keep forming this dough. I'm making strawberry thumbprint cookies right now. I'm about to show you this nice round ball of dough. Should come out like that. Well, if I'm so horrible, get off of my life, okay? Get off of it. If I'm so horrible, I'm not putting up with the hate. I'm really not. Gabby Neves? Wow. You're about to get blocked. I tell you, man. So, speaking of harassment, I've got a fun story time for you. I went out of town not too long ago, and um, I went into a mall that I hadn't been to in a really long time. And so the rules changed. And at this mall, there's a lot of celebrities that come through and, just shop, right? They have a lot of high end, expensive stores that they added, like Dolce and Gabbana, stores like that. So I'm sitting in their food court, and I have a really nice Canon like vlogging camera, and I saw there was another guy that had a camera out earlier and he was being harassed. Okay. Well, I'm just sitting in the food court, and keep in mind there's cameras everywhere, just watching everybody in this mall. But there's a lady, she's got her MacBook out, which has a camera on it. Um, Everyone has their cell phone out, which has cameras, but this man wanted to target me. My camera wasn't on. I wasn't filming anybody or anything. I was actually working. I was editing. And he came over and he started getting aggressive. And he said, it's a rule in this mall. You can't film. You can't record anything. And I was like, I'm not. I'm just sitting here minding my own business, editing on my own, you know, camera. And he was, I don't know what he was trying to do, but it was getting ugly. And he was saying, um, if you don't take that camera into your car, like he was starting to threaten me and just harass me. And there was a group of people sitting at the table next to me, and they really stood up for me. I mean, this girl went really hard. Like, she was about to fight the security guard to leave me alone. And he did. And then his manager came and apologized to me. But the level of unhappy, people that want to harass people is like at an all-time high. So, that's happening in my daily life. I'm really not going to put up with it in one of my lives. So, sweetie, who's begging? Who's begging for anything? I'm trying to show you how to make strawberry thumbprint cookies, because I bet you don't know how to make them. Because if you did, you'd be in your kitchen baking right now instead of harassing me on live. Bye, Rainbow Rain. You're getting blocked. Oh, I've had several celebrity sightings. One time I was in Atlanta and I was on my spring break in college, and I was walking in, it was like the Little Five Points district, and Usher literally walked up to me and was like, "Hi, how you doing?" And I said hi, and I didn't really realize who it was because he looked kind of different in person, but he had a huge bodyguard with him, and immediately, like, everybody started to recognize him and rush him, and the bodyguard was like, get back, he's shopping." But yeah, he did actually come up and say hi to me. I've seen a lot of celebrities just out and about, I don't really get starstruck. Um, you know. Oh, when I make the pizza, I'm gonna put my hair up. I'm gonna put a cap on and put my hair up, so you know, it's all good. Now back to these cookies. Once the dough is formed, you're just gonna take a ball of dough. That's cool. All right, so I've got my cookie sheet. I'm just gonna get some parchment paper and put it on it. This much. All right. Okay, so I got my lined cookie sheet right here. And now I'm just going to prepare the thumbprint cookies. I'm going to show you. I like to roll them in sprinkled sugar first. And you just make a little well in the center of the cookie. And we're going to fill it with jam. Thanks so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more butter. I want these a little bit softer. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more butter in this measuring cup to the dough because it's a little crumbly. Okay. Yes, butter's the secret. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you can freeze cookie dough. So absolutely. And if you make these cookies and um, you find that your dough is a little dry, you can add some butter for sure. I'm doing good. Fit check, fit check, fit check. It is a little warm in here, so I'm gonna take off my jacket. It's a little warm. Okay. Got the butter back out. Okay. So I just want to like pour this in here, soften up this dough. I normally bake when it's completely silent and I'm by myself so I can focus. But I like going live. So, oh yeah, this made it better. This made it so much better.